So one of my kids, Juliana, she's struggling right now with one of her teachers,
Oh,
and it's not just her, it's her entire class.
uh,
And what we've figured out is that the teacher's only telling them what they do wrong.
uh,
Only corrective, like only behavior the teacher comments on is like what needs to be fixed, what needs to be corrected, what they did wrong. Um, and struggling right now because she's not getting anything good. Like it's basically all she does is like not the right thing. Like that's the only time she ever hears from this teacher.
at the IFA conference, I facilitated the franchisee franchisor relations, and it was great because everybody was engaged at the table. And it was so funny because I thought we only had 6 chairs, and people kept pulling up seats to sit at my table. And I kind of freaked out a little bit until I started talking to everybody, and it was just very easy. And then it became helping this one person at the table who didn't understand why he couldn't get the franchise partners to listen to him or read their emails. When all actuality was they just didn't think he was there. You know, I said, well, how many visits do you do for this particular franchisee throughout the year? He's like, oh, one or two. Oh, that's your first problem. They don't know who you are. They don't think you care. You show up, you tell them, hey, you need to do this, this, and this. And then it becomes I'll be back next year. That doesn't help anybody. That doesn't, find solutions, give them next steps. Those are the things you need to kind of take on when you go in and help people. Those tough conversations like you were just having, your guy would go in and just blast you. Hey, this, and this sucks. I'll be back. Thanks,
No,
Doug. Appreciate it.
I totally. I actually I actually called Juliana's teacher and I talked to him.
Oh,
I,
good.
I felt like a consultant. I'm like, I'm not trying to sell you anything, I promise. But it's what I said to him. I was like, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I really I need you to
To
do,
take my class.
yeah, I really need you to, accept this offer, take my class, become a member, give me all your money. No, no, I told him like she was struggling because she just wasn't hearing anything that she's doing right. And it was a subject that she really enjoys. And I could just see like through the course of the year, like the joy just being like sucked out of her, like
Yep.
for this specific subject. And I told him that. And he was like, so she hates me? I'm like, it's not that she hates you.
Yes, Doug. She hates you.
I said, it's not that she hates you because she tells me all of these cool things that you've done. Like, she admires your background, your history, like, how you've gotten to where you are. But she also knows that you never have anything nice to say. So you're just a really great, you know, teacher because you did this, but you're a crappy teacher because you never have anything nice to say.
Yep. And that's the thing for both sides of the fence. We talk about that in the sense of your little people right now, but at the end of the day, if you address, we'll call it in the work environment, we'll address the poor performance. So his poor performance was, hey, you suck, Juliana, and hers is the shutdown piece, right? So the poor performance as a totality is what's kind of impacting everything. So you find that middle ground. Where's the conflict between the two of them? She doesn't like what he's doing because she feels like whatever she feels like. And then you have that separate conversation with them and say, help my little people. This is what I need you to do. Help me help my little people.
I didn't have any additional conversations with him, but I did like leave the conversation challenging him to
Good.
make sure that he said one nice thing to every student before they left the class.
See?
Just say one nice thing, and it doesn't have to be, I like your shirt, I like your shoes, like one good thing that they did in class.
Good for you, Kalecki.
And I was like, I told him that, and then I told him about the Oreo cookie. Have you ever heard about the Oreo cookie?
Do tell.
Where you take something positive and you say you start with something positive, then you tell them what they can get better at. That's like the cream of your Oreo. And then
Yep.
you close that off with something positive.
That analogy I did not know was the Oreo cookie. It was something else I learned a long time ago, but yes, I do understand that philosophy.
You'll never look at an Oreo the same way.